Applying the blend modes. So a blend mode is really a technology that came from Photoshop. And instead of just putting in an image in the foreground that covers up the background image, we can have the image in the foreground interact with the background in various ways. So right now we just see the foreground image. So when we come up here into our effects and we go to the opacity, our blend mode is set to normal. If we hit the drop down, we have all kinds of different ones here. So I just recommend that you try out a bunch of them, okay? So let's say we'll go with a linear burn, all right? And you can see how they're blending the two together now, okay? And we'll just try all kinds of them here. We'll go to lighten, and you can see, oh, I can see a little bit through there. That doesn't work so good, right? And so we can go down to a screen, and that's not so good neither, I really. But you'll find that some sort of work and some don't. And so we'll go down to like a lighter color and see how that works. All right. And so we're blending these together, and we go with a vivid light, and you can see how the light is shining through there a little bit, right? And so they all have kind of a different type of situation, but we can go with a hard mix, right? And so they have all kinds of different looks and effects. So we can go down exclusion, and that gives us a really neat look. So you can try these out. It's the best way to do this. But you can come down into your linear light and try this out. You'll see that, yeah, there's a little bit of light coming through there. And so it depends on what your effect you're looking for, right? And how you really want that to happen. So instead of just being normal, where this particular graphic is parked on top, when we pick any one of these down here, we are then allowing the interaction between the foreground and the background to interact with each other. And so we have all these different ones here. So we can go down to saturation here and oversaturate that, and maybe, all right. So it just depends on what you're looking for. I do recommend that you just choose to try different things out. All right. Some don't work at all for you, and others will. It just depends on the situation. And I could say overlay. That's not so bad. I kind of like that, perhaps. Right. So it just depends on the situation, but the blend mode by default is normal. And we just change it to anything we want. We cause the foreground to interact with the background, and we end up with a transformation effect that will be applied to that. So this is called a blend mode, applying the blend mode.